What is up, fight fans? Welcome back to Picking a Fight. I'm Latch.
I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be looking at UFC Fight Night Santos versus Hill. We're going to be looking at all the fights on the main card, starting with the opener, the Queen of Violence, Ariane Lipski versus Zombie Girl, Priscila Cachoeira. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't. We're putting out prediction videos for almost every fight night and pay-per-view. So if you're looking for content like this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. And yeah, let's get what we got, Jeff.
Yep, so we got the Queen of Violence, Ariane Lipski. She's 14-7, 28 years old, 5'6", and a 67-inch reach. She's coming off a win against Mandy Bohm, and before that was a loss against Montana De La Rosa. And she's going up against Priscila Zombie Girl Cachoeira, and she's 11-4, 33 years old, 5'7", and a 65-inch reach. She's coming off a win against Ji Young Kim, and before that was a loss against Jillian Robertson. What you think, Latch?
I think this fight has the potential to be fight of the night. Stylistically, this is a really good matchup. You know, you got Ariane Lipski, who likes to strike. She's pretty violent with her striking. You know, that's why she got her nickname. And then obviously Priscila Cachoeira, she's kind of a brawler. So I mean, this matchup is most likely gonna stay on the feet. It has the potential to be fight of the night if one of them doesn't end it quick. Yeah, I mean, Ariane Lipski, she's still really young at 28 years old. One thing I really like about her is I feel like I can see her improvements in every fight. You know, when she first got to the UFC, her obvious weakness was her grappling, her ground game. She would get taken down and beat up. And I mean, her last two losses have still been, you know, because of her grappling against Montana De La Rosa, and before that it was against Antonina Shevchenko, who beat her with also ground and pound, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I feel like it's been improving, especially Mandy Bohm is also another good grappler, and she was able to stop all her takedowns, and she looked a lot better on the feet. She did switch camps, so maybe that's why. But, yeah, I feel like Lipski, out of these two girls, is the cleaner fighter. I don't think she's technically that much better, but I do think she's a little faster, and she doesn't throw her punches as wide as Cachoeira. But I think Cachoeira has the power advantage, you know, because obviously Priscilla, she's a little more reckless. She's more willing to brawl. Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, for me personally, I think Cachoeira's biggest chance to win is to brawl, you know, because I think Lipski is a little too fast for her and can piece her up. You know, she throws really good combinations when she gets her hands going. So, yeah, I mean, how do you see this fight playing out?
Yeah, I think Ariane Lipski is probably going to use the speed. I think she's really good at getting in and out. So I think her having the speed advantage, she'll definitely, you know, throw some combos and then get out of there. I think she'll do a pretty good job of that. Like you said, Cachoeira, she has powerful hands, but yeah, I think Ariane Lipski is a little more technical. I think in that aspect. I don't know if it's just because Ariane has been like one of my favorite fighters for a while now.
Probably.
So, yeah, but I think she can get the job done, though, especially if this doesn't go to the ground. But I think Ariane Lipski showed, like you said, in the Mandy Bohm fight that, you know, she's slowly improving. But she's improving nonetheless, you know. And I don't think Priscilla is going to try to take this to the ground either. So if this stays standing, I think she wins.
Lipski?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the safest bet is probably by decision.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, she gave her the 3-piece and a soda.
Hey, yeah.
But, yeah, I'll probably say Ariane Lipski by decision.
Okay.
You?
Yeah. I think Cachoeira wins just because of her power. I feel like Lipski is not as technical as you need to beat someone like Cachoeira, who's wild and stuff. I just feel like we haven't seen Lipski fight a very clean fight. You know, she still gets hit a lot. Her defense still leaves a lot to be desired. And I think with someone with Cachoeira who has a lot more power, I feel like that eventually she's going to touch her. And I think her shots are going to be more impactful. And, I mean, they might drop each other. I think Cachoeira probably drops Lipski if she can connect. But that's the biggest question. You know, I think if it does turn into brawl, I actually like Cachoeira's chances more just because she has the power. And she's shown to be pretty durable, I think. I mean, both girls have, but, I mean, Cachoeira's been hit by, I think, harder hitters. But, yeah, one thing I disagree also, I feel like Cachoeira is going to grapple.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why I said this one has fight of the night potential, because I feel like Cachoeira will be willing to take that risk and shoot. Because when I was watching both their fights, Cachoeira was willing to shoot, even though that's not her, you know, strongest, you know, way of attack. She was willing to shoot, and so maybe if she thinks Lipski's ground game is not good enough, maybe she takes a shot, tries to end it on the ground or something. But if it doesn't, I feel like Cachoeira is going to be able to lure Lipski into a draw, and she's going to win by decision.
But what about? I mean, I think Lipski has a longer reach by 2 inches.
Yeah.
You don't think she'll stick the jab out, keep the distance that way?
Yeah, the only thing is I feel like she's not technical enough. Like she's better technically than Cachoeira, but I think overall she's not as technical as she needs to be able to follow through a game plan like that. You know, especially with how much pressure Cachoeira brings. I feel like she's gonna either get cut off by the cage or get caught by a shot. But I don't know. It could. I mean, I think Lipski could potentially do it. And you know, if it gets messy, I feel like Lipski could hold her own possibly too. Because I mean, she likes to bite down too on the mouthpiece and kind of do her thing. So. Well, those were our thoughts, our predictions. I actually have Priscila Cachoeira by decision. I just think her powers and pressure is going to be too much for Lipski. Jeff thinks Lipski will be technical enough to outpoint and outstrike Priscila Cachoeira. But let us know down below what you think. Do you think Zombie Girl gets it done, or do you think the Queen of Violence strikes again? Let us know down below. And yeah, don't forget to check out our other videos. We're doing every other fight on this same card, so check those out. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we'll see you next week for UFC Fight Night, Vera versus Cruz, another banger. And yeah, it's going to be a great night of fights. Don't forget to tune in. We'll see you next time.
Yep. See ya.